Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show, and on the line with me is veterinarian researcher Dr. Isabella Verzberger. Welcome, Isabella.
Thank you very much, and hello, everyone, and thank you, Nikki, for having me in your show.
You're more than welcome. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I have been following you on social media, and I have to say that you are an incredible woman, what you've been able to accomplish over the last, I would say, over 15 years of your experience. And I would really love to know more about what you do in terms of, how you started and another thing. So let's get to it. So how did you begin? What are your beginnings?
Yeah, thank you, Nikki. So I'm a veterinarian, so I started after my vet college. I was a surgeon. I was working in an animal hospital. And during my surgeries, I started to be interested in our body, in the animal's body inside. How is the body fighting infections, allergies? How is receiving medications or supplements? So I decided to pursue my PhD, and I completed it in immunology. And after completing it, I started to work with pharmaceutical companies as medical liaison and was in charge for the products that they have. And after that, I said, well, it's time to open my own because I was very passionate about animals, and I wanted to open my own company. So that's how I opened Vet Innovation. So with Vet Innovation, I'm actually working with human pharmaceutical companies, and I'm bringing human products to the animal world, and it's medications, natural products, devices, diagnostic tools. And the reason I'm doing that is because the study's been done in human, so all the safety studies, all the toxicology, so it's less study. When I'm bringing it to the animal world, it's less study that I need to do in the animal world because I don't like to have experimental studies on animals.
Have you always been an animal lover? When did that start? How old were you? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was very young. I always said to my parents, I want to be a veterinarian. I was maybe 6, 7 years old, and I always said, I have to be a veterinarian. That's what I like. And I had this approach for animals since I was a kid, and kind of like pursued my dream.
Wonderful. And did you have pets growing up?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I had dogs, even though I want horses all the time. But I had dogs, and while I was in my vet college, and after that, I was also working with horses and training horses as well. So I love the nature and I love the animal world.
Fantastic. Now, the type of services that you offer, you have something very interesting called Venovision.
Vet Innovation, yes.
Vet Innovation. Can you describe Vet Innovation? Can you describe what that is?
Yeah, so Vet Innovation, it's a company that I built, and I'm developing products for animals. So any product, it can be medication or natural product or supplements, devices or diagnostic tools, but I'm taking it from the human world. So let's say some companies are already developing some products or diagnostic tools in the human side and already done all the research, and then I'm just redeveloping to the animal world because all the time when products and medications were being developed, they were testing on animals, and I don't like it. So I know that the moment it's developing in the human world, it's actually, for me, less investigation and less research and experimentation into the animals. And I know also, and we all know that the technology and the development for the human side it's extremely high and extremely effective. So I always think, why not to develop into the animal world? Why won't the animal will benefit from this kind of technology as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. So who have been reaching out to you for help? What kind of clients do you serve?
Yeah, so what I have pharmaceutical companies, human pharmaceutical companies that I work with, and I'm kind of like giving them the idea of you guys are working in the human side. I can take it to the animal world, and I can develop it another branch for you in the animal world. And beside that, I also have a lot of people that I help. I have a Facebook group that's called Vet Innovation, and I'm always there for the animals and their owners and their parents. Those are people that are looking for advice every day, and sometimes they don't have the money or they don't have the time to go to the veterinarian. So they text me or they post it or they call me, and I'm there for them 24/7 in support and suggestions, anything I can. Because some of the things you can just suggest and support without them going to the veterinarian unless it's something very serious and grave. So I'm trying to save them some money.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can you think about a time or a situation with a client that you could visibly see the transformation? It may not have happened right away, but you saw the progress. And how did it make them feel, and how were you transformed by this experience?
Yeah, so with my clients, with my personal clients, because they're so passionate as well about their animals, I always want to think that I can help them every day in my community, that I'm actually helping the animals that are in need, and I'm helping the people with their pets. It may be dogs or cats or horses or birds. So all the time when I'm trying to help them with their furry babies, and I can see that in their eyes, their appreciation and the love that they have for the animal, and eventually for me, it's a satisfaction by itself that I can help the dog or the horse or the little birdie and save their lives. And the people that are in front of me, and they look at that with their tearing eyes and hug me, and that's an extremely high satisfaction for me. And the transformation that I can see that these people are getting and their love that I have for the animals.
Wonderful. Well, what do you think of the situation right now with animals around the world, and some of them, meeting extinction? How does that make you feel? And would you say that you're an advocate to protect animal rights?
I am actually, yes. I'm an advocate and an activist as well. I work a lot with non-profit organizations and with sanctuaries, wild animal sanctuaries, and also companion animal sanctuaries. I just dislike, and I will say a harsh word like hate, when humankind like us, like that we're actually destroying the nature and destroying the animal world. We're poaching and killing animals. It's breaking my heart, and I sometimes cannot stand it because animals are getting extinct. The beautiful world is getting extinct, and we won't be able to see it. Our children won't be able to see it. And some animals that we saw 10 years ago are not there anymore. Not even 10 years ago. There are some rhinos, western black rhinos from 2012, 2013 got extinct. Only 3 years ago. So, and that's a shame. Yeah, just a few years ago got extinct because of poaching, and I'm not even going to mention the tigers and the lions, wolves. Like, I think that the humankind can be very cruel. Obviously, I am advocating against that all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. What drives your passion to do what you do?
My passion is my animal world. I love animals. I love their unconditional love. It's amazing, and, people are telling me wild animals are unpredictable. Yes, they are. But, however, when you help an animal, no matter what kind of an animal it is, they can feel your love. They can feel how you help them, and they have this unconditional love and this thankful that the way you're treating them, it's unbelievable, and that's my thriving. The passion that I have for them and the love that I have for them, I just want trying to save them, trying to make a better world for them. And all the time when I'm seeing, especially in sanctuaries, animals that are coming and they're bitten, and I have tears in my eyes, and I'm telling them while I'm treating them that I'm sorry for the person that did that, and I feel bad because they don't trust humans, which is a shame. Obviously,
it is a shame. Yeah, because of all the abuses done to them. But it takes special individuals like yourself to care and to reach out and to do what you can to advocate for animal rights. It just takes one person to stand up, and I'm very proud to know you. you're the person who has risen to the occasion, and I hope that when people hear this interview, that they will be, called to action and reach out to you and see if there's something they can do to volunteer and absolutely connect with you to help their own animals. So how is it that people can reach you?
So they can reach through my Facebook group, Vet on Demand. Also through my website, www.vetinnovation.ca. And I have also a telephone number. Obviously, they can reach me through there as well, 905-580-1436. Okay.
Can you repeat the number?
Yes, 905-580-1436.
1436. All right. Wonderful. Dr. Isabella Verzberger on the line with us, and she is a formidable woman, an advocate for animal rights, and she's come up with some innovative practices for veterinarian science. So please reach out to her. I want to thank you, Dr. Isabella, for spending some time with us and sharing your words of wisdom. And you're listening to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show on wearehotline.net. Stay tuned for some more inspirational stories. And we're here to transform lives one story at a time. Thank you again, Dr. Isabella. You have a wonderful day.
You as well, Nikki. Thank you very much for having me in your show.
More than welcome. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.